Where's the stars in the sky? I need you to shine in the light.
Boas pessoal, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Desta vez estamos aqui para um novo vídeo para vos mostrar piores erros a editar. Estão a ver, tipo, dá para perceber logo que aquilo é fake e tal, e esses cenas. Estou aqui com o Psycho Dude.
Como é que é, meus putos?
Com vocês é?
Com vocês é o Psycho.
Bem podre. Peço desculpa por não ter metido assim tantos vídeos porque, tenho estado mais a divertir-me do que a fazer vídeos.
Tens vida.
Porque eu agora estou a conseguir arranjar uma vida. O Ant vai jogar Call of Duty. Não, aquilo é só uma pessoa gorda. Estamos aqui para vos mostrar. Vamos lá começar. Não esqueçam de rebentar o like e partilhar com os vossos amigos. Pronto,
What's up everyone and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Tommy is very busy today, so I'm here to cover for him, but he'll be back very soon. Today we're taking a look at the top 10 biggest editing mistakes in movies, part 2. Also, let's see if we can smash 5,000 likes on this video.
But with all that being said,
let's get straight into it. Number 10, Die Hard 2. Now, the whole point of movies is that characters should change as the film goes on. But whoever made this mistake must have taken that idea a little bit too literally. In Die Hard 2, 3 men are sitting at a table, and when the black guy gets up to leave, he grabs a package that was on the floor. The only problem is, by the time the shot has changed to show him picking up the package, he's apparently changed race because his hands have gone from black to white. It happens way too quickly for most people to notice, but it's amazing that such a huge mistake made it past the editors.
É assim tão grande, não é?
Carry out your assignments. 1551. Mark. Check. Later. Adios.
O gajo é negro.
O gajo
nas cenas tinha o braço branco.
Que é um zombie ou algo assim? Mas por acaso eu acho que não reparava.
Eu não reparava.
Number 9, Harry Potter.
Olha, é Harry Potter.
A lot of crazy things happen in the Harry Potter movies, and some of them are completely
Está bem podre
impossible,
este
but
gajo.
all of that can be explained with magic.
Nunca vi nenhum
With
filme de
that
Harry
said,
Potter.
magic
Acho
had
que não.
nothing to do with this next mistake, even if the crew wished they could wave some magic wands to make it disappear. During the duel scene between Harry and Draco, all eyes are on them. But if you look in the background, you can see a cameraman kneeling down filming. I mean, it's not even subtle, so unless that's some kind of wizard vlogger, he's definitely not where he's supposed to be.
Richter Sempra!
Não vejo cameraman nenhum.
I said disarm only.
Ei, que diferença, meu.
Ninguém reparou. Ninguém nunca reparará. Se ninguém tivesse visto
Aquilo
este
parece os
vídeo.
miúdos lá ao lado.
Parece um miúdo. Mas
Number
dá
8.
para perceber depois se dá.
I know that at Disney World, all sorts of different characters share the same perks, so seeing a cowboy hanging out with a pirate really isn't that unusual. The same thing doesn't apply to actual Disney movies though, so having a man in a cowboy hat on Captain Jack Sparrow's ship probably wasn't part of the plan. To be fair to the guy, he's only on screen for like a second and extras mostly cover him up, but his clean white t-shirt is a complete giveaway that he's crew. Honestly though, since they're obviously going to be making another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, a Pirates vs. Cowboys film isn't a bad idea.
On deck, you scabrous dogs! Hands to braces! Let go and hold to run free!
Ai meu Deus, isto não faz sentido nenhum.
Eu não percebi.
Number
Quando
7,
uma pessoa
The Dark
tipo
Knight.
vestida normal em vez de estar vestida a
Honestly, I
pirata.
don't think it's an unpopular opinion to say that
Para
The
já
Dark
só o
Knight is one
primeiro
of the
é que
best
me faz
superhero
sentido.
movies ever made.
Yeah.
With that said, just
Sabe que
because
está
it's
em
a lot of
top 10,
people's
está no
favorite
podcast.
doesn't mean it has no mistakes in it. You were probably too busy watching Batman interrogate the Joker the first time you watched it, but when he slams the Joker up against the wall, you can see the reflection of a cameraman in the glass. It goes by pretty quick, so I can't blame you for missing it, but if you're good at pausing movies at exactly the right time, see if you can find this one for yourself.
eat each other.
Diz para nós tentarmos encontrar por nós.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Deve estar ali no
All
vídeo,
these
não?
rules, and you think they'll save you.
Já. Naquele segundo em que eles mudaram assim, tipo, pum pum.
Meu Deus.
Mas este aqui já foi muito maior do que os outros.
Number
Foi.
6,
Não,
É que
Jurassic
tu não
Park.
reparas, mas tipo
One
no
of the
slow
reasons
motion
people
nota-se
like
muito
classic
melhor do
movies
que
so
nos
much
outros.
is that the
dos três.
practical effects that get used are pretty hard to beat.
Eu só vi o
Sometimes,
Jurassic Park
they lead to
recente.
mistakes that just
Yeah.
wouldn't have happened if they could have used CGI. I mean, this raptor's entrance in Jurassic
Ah, eu
Park
já vi
is
isto em
pretty
algum
cool,
lado,
but
dizer
if
que
you
tinha
look
aqui uma
closely, you can see something that
Tem
ruins
ali
it
atrás uma
completely.
pessoa.
The
Acho
prop
eu que é
raptor
isso.
they're
Uma mão.
using wobbles as it comes through the door, and you can even see someone reach out and grab its tail to make sure it doesn't fall
Isto é de
over. If you ever did
1992.
that to a real dinosaur, you'd probably be dead, so it's safe to say that the realism is ruined.
É uma mão, acho eu. Viste a mão? Viste? Ali a mão atrás?
Já.
E este nota-se muito.
Já, dá para ver. Tipo, nem, quase a tocar nele, não é?
Ainda tocou.
Yeah. Wait, did you see the end? Let's see it again.
Tudo novo. E como é que um dinossauro abre a porta?
Dá para ver a sombra ali no também.
E ele disse que era para a cauda não cair.
Sério?
Olha ali, mano.
Timmy, what is it? It's a velociraptor.
E este nota-se.
Yeah.
Number 5, American Pie.
American Pie.
I think if you had to shoot the same scene over and over again, things would start to slip through the cracks. So I can't really blame the crew on set for missing this one. It's a pretty small mistake, but in this scene in American Pie, the cup they're almost drinking out of keeps changing color. First it's clear, then in the next shot it's blue, and then it switches back and stays clear for the rest of the scene. Now if you've seen the movie, you'll know that that's definitely not the worst thing about the cup, but it's still a mistake that shouldn't have ended up in the final cut.
Downstairs.
No. Here, babe.
Thanks.
Mas este também está azul.
Really beautiful.
Ali também estava azul por causa da sombra.
Não reparei diferença para já.
Oh,
yeah. Não mudou nada. Ei,
Ai,
o copo azul. Nem a saber que tinha um erro, a tentar encontrar, consegui encontrar.
Number 4, Gladiator. When it comes to mistakes, historical movies have got to be the worst, because there are so many little details you have to pay attention to. Stupid things like light switches showing up before electricity was invented can take a movie from super accurate to completely unrealistic in just a few seconds. That's what happened during the barbarian horde battle scene in Gladiator, because when one of the chariot flips over, you can clearly see the gas canister in the back. Now, I'm not an expert historian, but I'm pretty sure those chariots are supposed to be powered by horses, and that they definitely didn't have that kind of technology back in ancient Rome.
este é um erro do caralho.
Se não dá para ver.
Só o César, assim. Oh, dá para ver bem, Não?
Deixa para trás.
Deu para ver bem. Olha ver. Quando ele cai, ainda ficou bastante segundos, para aí 2 ou 3. Olha.
Mas
Deu
é só
para ver.
porque sabias? Não, nunca não virias.
Se calhar.
Saber.
Mas eu já detectei um erro assim destes num filme de história, por acaso.
Number 3, Jaws.
Não faço a menor
Deixa-me
ideia.
Jaws
com
might
isso,
be one of the
depois
most
posso
popular
saber.
movies ever made, but that doesn't mean that they didn't screw up a few times along the way. Now, I'm not even sure how this mistake could have been avoided, because filming just on boats obviously makes everything a lot harder. But
É o cameraman, dá para ver
basically, when they
perfeitamente.
cut to a wide shot of all the fishermen going out to hunt the shark, one of the boats has some pretty unique technology. Not only that, but you can see a huge reflector screen, but there's also a camera mounted to the bow of the boat. Who knows though, maybe they just wanted to film the shark before they caught it.
Também foi em 1900 e tal.
Se eles tipo, só gravarem aquilo e depois têm que estar a tirar, voltar para trás para tirar a câmera e voltar a fazer.
Number 2, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
As pessoas não vão reparar.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm really not too sure who's actually bothered by this mistake because it's so subtle, and I'm not sure many people would even notice it, but basically we see two different shots of John and Catherine with a plane in Terminator 3, but it's not the same plane both times. Between them getting in the plane and actually flying away, the number on the side changes completely, as if they had to make a swap. I never noticed this, but now next time you watch the film, it's all you're going to be able to think about, so you're welcome.
Os filmes são todos em 1900 e tal.
Can you fly?
Maior parte.
E depois quando eles aterram, acho que volta a ser o anterior. Não é?
Supostamente, yeah. Deve ter sido um dia para subir e descer e outro para gravar o
Number 1, The Bourne Identity.
Jason
To
Bourne!
be honest, this mistake is only just a mistake. It's actually kind of hilarious once you know what you're looking for. In The Bourne Identity, we see Jason walking away, and he's supposed to disappear by the time the van has driven past him. They probably could have made him vanish with some kind of quick camera cut, but they chose to do it the old-fashioned way, so you can actually see him running out of the shot behind the van. Once you know that's what he's doing, it's so ridiculous it's hard not to laugh, especially since you can see his feet the whole time.
Claro, os pés mesmo.
Mas dá para perceber que ele... Eles não simplesmente puseram isto a andar mais devagarinho, não?
Ei, mas é que deu mesmo para perceber. Deu mesmo para
Que
perceber.
estupidez!
Vamos já tiver aqui a eles aparecer. Que cena óbvia.
E em cima dá para ver ele levantar-se quando já está quase a acabar.
Se eu tivesse a ver o filme, acho que reparava nisso.
Não podiam pôr aquilo a andar mais devagarinho e ele vinha tipo a andar para trás ou a correr tipo...
Ou então fazer um corte.
Yeah.
Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea,
Cortavam e
feel
ele
free to
saía,
use our
depois
extremely handy
passava.
form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Pessoal, comentem quais é que vocês achavam que não iam reparar e quais é que vocês achavam que iam reparar. Certeza que ninguém vai comentar porque eu não tenho assim tantos subs. Eu comento. Obrigado, muito obrigado. Mas pronto, espero que tenham gostado, deixem um like, passem aí no canal do Psycho que vai estar na descrição, pelo menos se eu não me esquecer. Se me esquecer, digam-me. Vamos tentar chegar aos 10 likes e compartilhem com os vossos amigos, por isso, yeah, fui.
Primeira vez.